Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. This is Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel. We usually post about 2 videos a week, Yoga Qigong and Pranayama Breathwork. This class is Yoga Qigong. Welcome. If you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up. We welcome your subscriptions and we welcome your comments. If you have any comments you'd like to share with us about how you're feeling about these practices, that's great. Okay, so we're going to get started. We're going to do a little bit of balance and hip work as we get into the class, but we're going to begin now by just bringing our energy inwards and noticing where you're feeling the breath. Just find the breath. Find the breath. You may feel it in your abdomen. You may feel it in the chest, the shoulders, the tip of the nostrils. Just notice where you're finding the breath and let the breath just come to you and move through you. Notice that you don't have to do anything. The breath just happens. There's nothing you need to do about it. It just happens all on its own. We're going to set our intention for this practice on giving ourselves permission to remain focused inwardly on things like the breath. And we're going to focus on subtle aspects of movement and coordinating the movement with the breath. We're going to focus on things that we are usually doing unconsciously, and we're going to bring those things into our conscious awareness. So we're going to bring unconscious things into our conscious awareness. And it's normal with any kind of these practices that once you try to do this kind of thing, you may find your mind just wandering away and speeding up and thinking about other stuff that that's not happening right now in this class. And that is perfectly normal. And all you have to do is catch yourself, catch it when your mind goes off, and come right back to what we're doing here. There's no need to be harsh with yourself about your mind wandering. It's just what minds do. That happens to everyone. And it's actually part of the practice to bring the mind back. That's actually part of the practice. So you can just notice when that's happening. And before we go further, this is a perfect time right now. If you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, and any tradition you might practice, you could say those to yourself now to help you with the work here. Or if nothing in particular is coming to mind, if you have, you might have a line of poetry or a word that feels helpful to you today. Or, nothing may be coming to mind right now, and that's fine too. I would just encourage everyone to take a moment here to focus your personal intention for this class. And I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers and all of the learning opportunities that I've been very fortunate to have. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. We're going to begin with an exercise. We're going to interlock the fingers. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe. And now we're going to come at an angle and continue the practice. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. And now straight overhead. Breathe in. 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 And relax, hands at the side of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the forearms, the wrists, the hands. And I'll take a moment here to remind everyone of the default posture. We're between practices. We want to have our tongue at the roof of the mouth, our face relaxed, and our hands alongside the body, almost like they're blow-up hands, like think of those blow-up things by the side of the road. So they should be very buoyant, not like this, and not tense, but just relaxed alongside the body. And we want the palms to be massaged open. You can massage your palms open so that the fingertips naturally spread. Okay, from this position, we're going to go for some ankle stretch breathing. So we're going to, keeping our nice open palms and our tongue at the roof of the mouth, we're going to take a breath in and come up on our toes, and exhale coming down. Very gentle quality, like we're moving through the water. So let's begin. Breathe. 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 And relax again, hands at the side of the body. Remember the default posture. Nice buoyant arms. Fingertips massaged open. Tongue at the roof of the mouth. Okay, and now we're going to go for the chest opening breath. We're going to bring the palms together in front of the chest. Feel that energy between the palms. Take a breath in and open up the chest. Exhale back together. And we're going to really feel that energy between the palms as the palms approach each other. Let's begin. Breathe. And now separate the feet, bend the knees, bring the fingertips towards each other. Elbows are very relaxed. You can imagine them on a desktop or a tabletop. And there's a very generous quality here, like we're holding something very precious. And this should feel very comfortable, this posture. Like we could hang out here for a while. We won't, but we should feel like we could. Okay, now we're going to continue the practice. Breathe. Feel the energy between the fingertips. Keep the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Breathe. And relax again, default posture. Notice the effects of the practice on this whole chest area. Okay, and now let's go for some loosening. So let's bend the knees a little bit. We're going to go from side to side. You should have the idea that we're just really letting everything that we don't want to hold on to just fall right off the body. Slide right off the body effortlessly. Arms. Forth. Twist in one direction. Okay, and now we're going to explore some balance exercise, hip opening balance exercises. So I'm going to back up a little. See to the bottom of my body here. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be aiming for some hip opening movements. Now, if you'd like, you can hold on to something on the left side. What we're aiming to do is let's first start by just shifting the weight side to side. Feel the weight go to the right. Feel the weight go to the left. Side to side. Okay, and now the next shift to the left. Screen a little bit more. We're going from side to side, and the next shift to the left, raise the right foot up. Shift to the right, raise the left foot up. Shift to the left, raise this up. Shift to the right, raise it up. Okay, now go a little higher if you can. You can stop here. You can just keep the exercise right here. Right, feet, left, right, left. Or you can go a little higher, shifting the weight to the right, lift this all the way up. Shift the weight to the left, lift this all the way up. And let's do this for a little bit. So you're either here, or you can just stay where you are. Just lift the foot up a little bit off the floor. Or you can add more and come all the way up. Okay, and for the next part of the practice, you can stay right here, either with this or with this, or you can even just shift right to left. But if you'd like to take it a little further, on the next shift, you can shift right, left. On the next shift to the left, you can raise up and come around. To the right, up, and come around. Opening the hips. Need a few more at your own pace with whatever one you're doing. You're either going right to left, or you're lifting up a little, or you're lifting here, or you're going all the way around. And stop the practice. You just stand for a moment. Notice the sensations in the hip, in the lower part of the body. Follow the practice. Now we'll just do a little movement for the upper body. We're going to bring the hands out perpendicular. Again, you can keep your palms nice and open, tongue at the roof of the mouth. And we're going to inhale. Inhale as you turn. So it's like you kind of want to inhale the air from behind you. So you're going to inhale, inhale, inhale. The exhalation will happen automatically, so you don't have to worry about it. Just take a breath in, take a breath in. Imagine that you're inhaling the air from behind you. Okay, let's begin. Stop that practice. Stand here for a moment. Feel all the sensations in the upper part of the body, in the default posture. And before we do our practices sitting down, let's do a few rounds of the snake. So we're gonna have our feet about shoulder width. Right hand is up, left hand is pushing, left hand is pointing to the right. We shift the weight to the left as the left hand pushes to the right. I'm sorry, we shift the weight to the right as the left hand pushes to the right. And then we shift the weight back to the left as the right hand pushes to the left. It's harder to say than it is to do, I think. So shifting left, the right hand pushing left, shifting right with the left hand pushing right. Shifting left with the right hand pushing left. Shifting right with the left hand pushing right. Feel these gentle movements. Remember that quality of moving through water. We want to perform these practices as if we were underwater. And that gives a different quality to the movement. And stop the practice. We'll just stand for a moment. Nice default posture. Now we're going to come on down. Circle. Go all the sides of the pelvis and reverse directions. Back to the center and imagine you have a straight line through the center of the body and you just want to rotate around that line in one direction. Both on calm water and reverse direction. Go all the way around again. Direction. And reverse direction. Now we're going to do some loosening for the lower part of the body. So we're going to bring the left leg out. Left leg is out. We're going to cradle the right hip. And we're going to put the outside of the right foot either on top of the left thigh, the bottom part of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh, or straight out. If we're straight out, we're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If we're here, we're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If we're here, we're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we're visualizing this right hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Let's begin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to come under the right thigh and draw a circle with the right foot in one direction. We're imagining that we have a drawing implement between our toes. So we have like a canvas in front of us, and we're just drawing a circle in one direction and reversing directions. And drawing a circle from the foot in one direction and reversing directions. Okay, now we're going to go on this side. We're going to cradle the left. Yeah, we're going to put the outside of the left foot on top of the right thigh, the bottom part of the left foot against the inner part of the right thigh, or straight out. If you're going straight out, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And if you're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So let's begin. You can adopt any one of those positions, and we're going to really get our mind inside this left hip and visualize it as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Let's begin. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, the left thigh. Put a drawing implement between your toes, draw a circle in one direction and the other direction. Draw a circle from the ankle in one direction and the other direction. And shake all this out. And sit back and relax. And notice all the sensations in the lower part. All right, so now let's do a few things for the neck and shoulders. Let's do a few shoulder shrugs, and the shrugging will be from here. So we're just going to inhale, exhale, your tongue at the roof of the mouth, your hands are in your nice default hand posture. They can be open up here or down. And yeah, so we'll begin with that. And then slowly inhale, slow up. Exhale, slow down. Go up. Exhale down. Go up. Exhale down. Okay. Now we're going to just do a few things for the neck. We're going to inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left through the left shoulder. Feel the stretch down the right side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Feel the stretch down the left side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. And one more time, left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. And now let's go all the way around. Exhale to the floor and inhale from the ceiling. And reverse directions. And come back to the center. Just sit for a moment and just take a moment to just appreciate the space of just being here, not doing anything in particular. Okay, now we're going to come on down to the floor. And we begin by lying down, bringing the right knee in, holding the hands around right under the right knee. I'll demonstrate this on the other side first because the camera's up there. So bring the left knee here. So your hands are right under, don't press on your knee, they're under your knee. Bring your face up towards your knee and pretend you have a circle again. Here with me. Pretend you have a little drawing implement between your toes and you're drawing that canvas. You're drawing a little circle with the canvas again at the bottom of your feet. You can, yeah, you have your, and then reverse. And lie down. Bring the hands perpendicular to the body, palms down, bend the knees. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the knees to the left and the face to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, bring the knees to the left, to the right, and the face to the left. Keep both shoulders on the floor. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist. Keep both shoulders on the floor. Back to the center. Twist. And continue at your own pace. Let the breath assist you with the practice. And stop the practice. Bring the palms up, hands down alongside the body. Bring the legs down, release into the floor. And now we're going to go in for our deep relaxation. So you can remain lying down for this. I'm going to sit up to guide us. If you choose to do the meditation, deep relaxation meditation, sitting up, I strongly suggest that you have support for your back against the wall or the chair and that your spine remains straight. If you're lying down, you might want to put something under your knees to be a little more comfortable. I'll give everyone a few moments to get into their deep relaxation, meditation posture, position. Okay, so we're going to begin now, moving into the deep relaxation. And we're going to begin by bringing awareness to the whole surface of your back. And just notice how it feels to have your back against the floor or the chair or the wall, whichever surface you've chosen. Just scan the whole surface of your back and feel that contact of the surface of your back against another surface, the external surface. Feel what that feels like. And now bring your awareness to your breath and I really would suggest you bring your awareness to your breath in the abdomen. See if you can bring your awareness there. Notice the breath in the abdomen. Be with that breath. Let your mind rest in that abdomen breath. Abdomen's rising on the inhalation, falling on the exhalation. You can just be with that breath. It's really okay. It's okay to be here and just feel your abdomen rising up and down as the breath moves through you. Now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to move our awareness down into the lower part of the body. And we're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the top of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the shins, relax the calves, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Maintaining awareness on this lower portion of the body. Ready, breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now bring our awareness to the middle section of the body. Relax the abdomen, relax the low back, relax the mid back, relax the upper back, Relax the rib cage. Relax the shoulders. Relax the upper arms. Relax the elbows. Relax the forearms. Relax the wrists. Relax the hands. Relax the fingers. Relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. Now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready, breath. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to move up into the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyes, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the teeth, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now let's take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound, focusing on this throat and head area. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the and we're going to tone them as one sound merging into the next, the ah in the lower part of the body, the o in the middle part of the body, the in the throat and head area. So we're going to tone these sounds one into the other. Let's begin. Take a breath in. Again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to continue toning our Om, but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one Om and the beginning of the next Om. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we need to do is focus on that space. We want to focus on that silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands, we want to envision ourselves actually merging and becoming a part of that quiet. And I'll remind everyone again that I don't want anyone to try to forcefully hold your breath during the silence. It's just important to merge with the silence, feel yourself a part of the silence, and allow the breath to do whatever it does during that process. It's okay if you keep breathing. It's okay if the breath pauses, but don't attempt to force the breath to pause. It's okay. You can allow the breath to do whatever it wants and focus on the stillness. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. Breath. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. And now take a breath in for one final Aum, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready, breath in. Now gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move the fingers and toes. And slowly you can come up to a seated position if you're lying down, or if you're sitting back, just sit forward and try to keep your eyes closed as you're sitting up or sitting forward. And now rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes and pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes. And thank you so much for joining me today.